Hey people, it is Wednesday, September the 22nd, and the time is 12:03 in the afternoon, and the temperature is 17 degrees Celsius, and it is very wet. It's just a consistent drizzling rain right now. It's not like heavy rain, but it's just non-stop, and I think we'll be getting this sort of continuous rainfall over the next couple of days. There's actually a rainfall warning in effect, so it might not be heavy downpours, but it will still amount to a lot of rain and potential flooding in some areas. I'm currently walking on the west side of the Eaton Center along James Street, heading north from Queen. So this is the other side of the Eaton Center that a lot of people don't really see, because not a lot of people have any reason to walk up along James Street here. There's an entrance into the mall. Oh, this was demolished in 1995. I don't even remember this building. I was certainly around the area enough at that time. And here's a cool back view of Old City Hall. You can see how massive this building is. It's not always apparent from the front of it facing Queen Street. So I'm going to make my way to the grocery store, pick up a few items. And I'm sure to get some wet socks along the way. I can already feel dampness creeping in to my shoes. Let's take a look at some of these old historic buildings kind of tucked in here, almost out of the public eye. They used to be much more visible before the Eaton Center was developed, because this was part of the regular downtown street network before the Eaton Center went in. Church of the Holy Trinity. And these are some very old buildings here, hidden away. Given the shot, we'll get a shot of the front of the Church of the Holy Trinity. It's actually quite nice. Let's see what year it was born. I see a plaque over here. Built. How old is this church? What year was it born? 1846 and 47. So that is one of the older buildings downtown, I would say. I think there are some buildings from the 1830s still standing. And this is Trinity Square. I don't know if this is rain coming down heavier or if it's just falling from the trees here. Water falling from the trees, I think. Now we're heading north on Bay Street. I'm not going to stay on Bay Street though. I just recently walked along here during a live stream. So I'm thinking I might dip over to Elizabeth Street. That runs parallel to Bay. Canadian Tire. And looking down towards Yonge and Dundas. We have a small lineup for Uncle Tetsu's. And I think today is also the first day in Ontario where you have to now show proof of vaccination before entering a restaurant or a gym or a movie theater. I believe proof of vaccination and a piece of government ID. So I don't know if that just means a health card will suffice, because that's all I have in form of government ID. I do have my proof of vaccination. Screenshot it on my phone. But I don't think I have any immediate plans to go to any restaurants or gyms or movie theaters, so I don't think I'll be needing it anytime soon. And we're currently passing by the old bus terminal, which is now closed down. It's lived its life, and it is now been replaced by a new facility after 90 years, if you can believe that. 90 years of service. And here's Elizabeth Street. And there's a new patient care center for a sick kids hospital under construction. That will be about almost as tall as the sick kids building behind it here, the one that was built about 5 years ago or so. Motioning for this person to go. I just kind of nod my head. And here's a look down Elm Street. I like these little signs here that kind of tell you where everything is. Although they're going to have to take off that Toronto coach terminal sign and put something else there. And here's the main entrance to Sick Kids Hospital. Here's Gerrard Street. go over to here. And there's a bunch of famous Jims or Jimmies here on the side of Jimmy's Coffee. I know who they are. Let's see in the comments if anyone else can name off these Jimmies. Oh, I can see the names written down below, but pretend you didn't see those. So this is Laplante Avenue we're walking on, and we're just about to cross Hater Street, which I always thought was pretty funny. Don't be such a hater, you street. Come on now. That's a cool shot of the College Park condos, the residences of College Park. It's raining just hard enough that if you didn't have an umbrella, you would get pretty soaked, but light enough that makes you think, do I really need this umbrella? But then you think, well, yes, I do. But then you think, but do I really? And it's just a constant guessing game. And here is College Street. We're just crossing Bay Street. And actually, I think I'll head north just for a little ways and then head east again. I just kind of wanted to walk along Grenville Street here. The guy didn't look too happy to be caught on camera, but then again, he shouldn't be on the sidewalk anyway. Ha! This old historic house was moved over from its original location when they built this condo tower. And I guess it's now looking for a tenant. reached Yonge Street. And I just stepped in a puddle. So I think we're getting close to my destination, which is the Maple Leaf Gardens Loblaw store. I've just been taking a really meandering route to get there, trying to not walk along familiar streets. Oh, there is one thing I wanted to check out, actually. Yeah, that's on Carlton Street. I heard that the Carlton cinemas have reopened. I've been waiting for that. So let's have a look. Oh, here's a cool picture of the CN Tower under construction when it was just a big tall phallus. There's an old shot of the skyline after the CN Tower was completed. And we're getting closer to modern day here. And now we're on Carlton Street. And here's the Carlton Cinemas. It's operated by Imagine Cinemas, which also operates the old Market Square cinemas down in the St. Lawrence neighborhood. So we got Pig, Candyman, The Suicide Squad, Stillwater, Mogul, Mowgli. So it's good to see this is open again. It was dormant and empty for a very long time. And lots of people were wondering if it was ever going to reopen. They do offer movies at slightly discounted prices in small auditoriums with comfy seats. here's the old Maple Leaf Gardens. So once again, I'll be ending a video here at the Loblaw store. I know I've done this a number of times before. And they still haven't reopened this entrance. I think it's time they reopen that. So here we are, church in Carlton. So I'm going to wrap up the video. So hope you enjoyed the walk. Bit of a meandering walk through the misty, consistent rain. Starting at Old City Hall, and up along James Street, sort of Bay Street, bit of Elizabeth Street, and Laplante Avenue, and a little bit of Carlton Street, and here at my favorite downtown grocery store. So leave a comment below, let me know your thoughts, and like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal and via my new merch store. And you can also find me on Instagram under K Continuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.